Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. George Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. I'm super excited about this, guys. Could not believe it when I saw it on the shelf. This is the 2018 Bourbon County Bramble Rye Stout. It is a stout aged in rye whiskey barrels and blended with raspberries and blackberries. Holy cow, this sounds absolutely incredible. 12.7% alcohol by volume. This was bottled on August 24th, 2018. I have never had this variant before. I only get a very select few of the Bourbon County stouts in my area. I've had the Cafe de Olla. I've had the Northwood Stout Edition. Never had this one. Never had the original. The alcohol limits in Georgia are nothing over 14%. So this one at 12.7 meets the criteria. I have been to this store many, many times and they have not had this. So maybe because a lot of the older bottles are still sitting on the shelves in certain states, they're starting to make their way to my area. I'm not really sure. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this thing and see what we're working with here. Okay. Oh, wow. Smells really good. Already picking up on the raspberries and the blackberries on the aroma before I even pour it in the glass here. There's the pour. Black appearance. Nice half finger's worth of a very creamy looking beige head, which is dying down pretty quickly. There's a tartness to the aroma. It smells like it's going to have a nice sour punch to it. Almost as if it's been soured. But I'm definitely getting the raspberries and the blackberries. A nice roasty, toasty bread note kind of in the background. That fruit is really coming forward. You know, the initial aroma that I'm getting, that sour, almost sour fruit aroma. Man, it smells good. A little bit of dark chocolate. Maybe a touch of the oak from the whiskey barrel aging. Golly, it smells so good. Nice, complex aroma. My descriptors are not going to do this beer justice. I can already tell you that right now. This is out of this world with the aroma. It just smells like a winter. I'm salivating. I can't wait any longer. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. The raspberries are coming through, but the blackberries, I think, are coming through a little bit more. A lot more roasty, toasty on the palate than what I was expecting just based off the aroma. Nice, darkly toasted bread notes, a little bit of a dark chocolate note as well. Very roasty. The barrel presence is coming through. Yes, a nice barrel presence. Maybe a touch of vanilla, but a nice toasted oak type note. Very woody in the middle of the sip. The mouthfeel with this is medium. The carbonation is light. The finish is smooth and silky. It's not really a dry finish, but you wouldn't necessarily expect that with a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout. The 12.7% alcohol is masked exceptionally well. I'm not picking up on any booziness, although you can kind of tell that this is a barrel-aged product because it does have that complexity that you get when you barrel-age a beer. Anybody that's ever had a really good barrel-aged stout knows exactly what I'm talking about. Man, this is good. I'm not really getting any of the rye presence. You know, rye whiskey has got a very distinct taste. It's got that rye spice. I'm not really getting that with this. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that I'm not really picking up on it. But there's so much there. The raspberries, the blackberries, that woodiness, the vanilla, the slight dark chocolate note, the roasty, toasty, dark bread notes, that silky smooth finish. Everything that I've just described, man, this is an incredible beer. My descriptors in there. I really don't know what else to say other than this is freaking awesome. And if you ever get the chance to buy it, you should. It was $24.99 for the bottle. I'll probably never see it again, so I was okay with paying that price, but I don't think it's normally that high. It's just the state that I live in. This is a super rare item, so I was willing to pay a little bit more, and boy, am I glad that I did. Absolutely incredible. Man, this is almost as good, if not as good, as the Northwood Stout Edition that had almonds and blueberry puree in it. I think that was a 2017 edition. I'm pretty sure I reviewed it on my channel way back. This is just as good, if not better. I don't normally do this, but I got to call it like I see it, and this is a perfect beer. It's getting 100 out of 100. Absolutely incredible. All the flavors are there. The barrel presence is there. The fruit is there, but it's not overpowering. The breadiness, the roasty, toasty notes are on point with this. And it's just so smooth and rich and delicious. It's 100 out of 100. And it's not, I did have it out of the fridge for 15, 20 minutes before I started drinking it. And as it's warming, it's starting to develop even more. So, I mean, this is just outstanding. It's a world-class beer. 100 out of 100. I don't know what else to say. If you guys can find this, if you're lucky enough to find this beer in your area, I highly recommend that you buy it, try it. Please let me know what you guys think. Is this the best Bourbon County Stout you've ever had? It is probably the best one that I've tried. It's right up there with the Northwood Stout Edition. It's definitely better than the Cafe de Olla version that I tried. That one had a lot of coffee in it. This is just a little bit more pure, but it does have the fruit in there. And I love dark fruits or berries like blueberry, blackberry, raspberry. They're among my favorite fruits. So the addition of blackberry and raspberry to this stout, I think, was an excellent decision. So a perfect score, 100 out of 100 for the Bourbon County Bramble Rye Stout. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.